Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
Good morning and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. Coming to you live from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Nantucket Whalers varsity volleyball team takes on the visiting Duxbury Dragons. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler sports here in the NSC and NCTV, hanging out with Colby Lucas, our student commentator here with me today, and of course, Charles Douglas, the brains of the ops here at NCTV. And we have got a very good matchup here on paper. The Duxbury Dragons, a perennial powerhouse, facing our Whalers team, and they've got a stiff challenge, but that's all on paper because you still got to put the ball in between the lines here, and we're happy to be coming to you live here from John Jay. Colby, you saw these girls play John Paul II in the first game. Who stood out to you? Obviously, we're trying to replace a state qualifying team that went to the Elite Eight, Final Four, and Sweet 16. So big shoes to fill, but who stood out for you?
So I think there was a lot of players that had great games. There was a lot of players that stepped up and improved as the game went on. I think specifically Cranston stepped up big.
Yeah.
Brianna Cranston, really big game for her. Obviously, Vicky Todorova with another amazing performance. It's pretty consistent with her, but I think everyone had a great game. I think Leah Crowley did a great job blocking the net. I think that Bianca Santos had a great game. I think they all played pretty well, and I think they improved as the game went on.
It's certainly going to be a senior-led team this year, no doubt about it. They're going to have those seniors step up, and as you mentioned, all four of those seniors were instrumental in the success in previous years, and they will need to step up in addition to a couple other names that we'll get to. But before we get to our actual game preview, I do want to take a second and thank our founding sponsor, our supporter here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. Their incredible support of Nantucket Whalers Athletics continues as they have continued to commit their support of not only the Nantucket Whalers Athletics, but our broadcasts as well. So very huge thank you to the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation and the Nantucket Golf Club for their continued support right here on the NSC and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
first hoop. Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup.
Hello, Nantucket. MassDOT is excited to announce our latest survey of how people travel around the state. It's called the Massachusetts Travel Study, and it helps us figure out how to spend resources and plan services in your area. A random sample of households will be invited to participate, but if you live here on Nantucket, chances are you will be included. So be on the lookout for invitations to hit mailboxes starting this week and all throughout September. We look forward to your partnership in moving towards a better transportation future in Massachusetts and throughout the islands.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the girls continue their warm-ups. About 3 minutes away from the opening serve here. The Whalers come in at 1-2 on the season under new head coach Michaela Lyons. Had a chance to chat with her before the game. She knows they have a tough challenge here in the Duxbury Dragons, but you know, on paper, anything can happen. When you put them on the field and on the courts, that's when the difference makes. She will, of course, rely on her senior leadership. Vicky Todorova in particular, coming off an incredible season last year and an incredible career. She will go down as one of the best to ever lace them up for the Whalers. And before we can even get into Evers, obviously need to acknowledge the retirement of Hall of Fame coach Andrew Vaselli, creating this culture, literally and figuratively as well. He has made a volleyball team out of literally nothing, and now they are a perennial MIAA playoff team and will likely make the playoffs this year, barring something crazy, but difficult to replace. Of course, Coach Lyons brings in a renewed energy and a different style of play, but that culture of winning is definitely still present with the remaining core group. And after a victory against St. John Paul, again, the Whalers did suffer losses to Sturgis West and Bridgewater-Raynham, both teams that they defeated last year. But again, trying to replace a bunch of players in addition to a coach, most notably MVP Chloe Marrero, amongst others. This will be a challenge for the coaching staff, but we'll have to see what happens. Obviously, you've still got some great players, as Colby mentioned, and we'll see if the Whalers can put it together. Stay competitive. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If they can stay competitive, I think you've got to take that as almost a victory. But we're happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Happy to have you along, Colby. And tell us, you're going out for what, hoops coming up in the winter?
Yeah, I'm going for hoops. I'm playing golf right now.
And golf right now.
And,
you guys had a couple
baseball
of
in
great
spring.
matches.
Yep. Definitely. We're definitely
and
starting
a
to pick it up.
tough course out at NGC.
Yeah, definitely a tough course.
It's unforgiving out there, baby.
For sure. Yeah, I was in the rough all game, but it was fun.
So let's see, again, who will step up for the Whalers here and keep this thing competitive, and who knows, maybe they can sneak a set out of this against this team. But do want to say on the Duxbury side of things, a happy birthday to the Torres family. The father made the trip over, Maria, and who's our other? Valentina Torres, the daughters that will be competing today. Junior setter and the libero, who is just a freshman. So talent in the Torres family. Again, happy birthday, and of course, a legend in volleyball world, Rob Thomas, in the house. Of course, Coach Vaselli said hello to him earlier, and one of his heroes of volleyball world, and happy to have him in the building, recognized nationally, not just statewide too. So great stuff as we get all set. Love this tradition.
Absolutely.
Saying hello before the game and after the game as the girls get hyped up here for the first set. Well, another beautiful day outside. Pretty nice inside. Pretty warm in here, actually.
Yeah, always.
He's got a sweatshirt in here.
Yep, gotta regret it, but.
That's all right. Gets the blood flowing, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So as we mentioned, Maria Torres wearing the white for the Duxbury Dragons. Vicky Todorova, the libero, wearing the blue jersey for Nantucket, as the Blues get their final preps here for the game, and we are ready to play some volleyball. It will be Duxbury on the serve to begin things. Catherine Balashik going to put it into play. No surprise there, Todorova. And Crowley able to hammer it home for the first points. Love that. 1-0 Whalers. Whalers to serve. And here's the first chance for Duxbury. And a nice little dump in. Ties it up at 1. Looked like a spike, but adjusted midair. Again, a lot of height on that front line for Duxbury.
Absolutely. Great fake out.
Ashlyn Upham. And again, it's Crowley blocked. Good save. Another opportunity. Tip. Nice get. Todorova gets it over. Oh, another nice little dink by number 6, Kaylee Ryan. And Duxbury takes the lead 2-1. Opening set here from John J. O'Neill. And a good call by Todorova. The serve was out. Cranston was there, almost instinctively trying to make a play on it.
Absolutely.
But listen to her little libero, and Whalers pick up another point, tied up at 2.
Hey, great move there.
Yeah. Little confusion as to what happened. Looked like Cranston didn't touch it.
There was a lot of that in the last game as well. And they're going to reverse the call here. Wow. Not sure what happened there.
We'll have to take a look at a replay actually on that and see if that was the case, but apparently it was. So 3-1 correction. Now tied at 2. Oh, nice reaction by Crowley to save it. Here's Cranston. Blocked. And another opportunity. Oh, lands right on the line. Tough break for Todorova as she thought her instincts were correct and the ball was out. Lands right on the line. Again, another kill for Kaylee Ryan. And the Dragons are up 4-1. Good play it. Todorova gets it over. Nice instinct there. And that will go awry.
Seems like Duxbury's really
Gonzalez unable to keep it in play. Sorry, go ahead.
Seems like Duxbury's really taking advantage of the net play right now.
Can't teach height.
Absolutely.
Good serve. Gonzalez unable to handle it. So an ace from Upham. And the lead swells to 6-1 here in the first set, as Upham has reeled off 4 in a row. Again, football team off island. They should be kicking off here very shortly against Carver. Crowley unable to kill it. And that goes out. So finally the Whalers get a side out and draw back to within 4 at 6-2. Crowley takes a seat. Victoria Buskova in on the front line. It'll be Todorova to serve. Good serve. And Santos unable to handle it. Looked like it may have gone out there, but again, one of those reactions.
It's really tough to, decide whether you go for it or not when it's that close, but definitely crucial.
Todorova. Crowley. Good reaction. Oh, hammered home on the front end by Carolyn Cousin. Flat-footed spike there, finds the corner. And back to a 6-point advantage as the libero, Maria Torres, puts in the serve. Oh, nice. I don't know if that was on purpose. Came off the front of the hand, but a kill nonetheless as it gets over that front line, and the Whalers will serve. Santos meanders back behind the service line for her first serve of the first set. And a returning starter from last year's team. Little knuckleball and mishandled. So an ace from Bianca Santos. 8-4 now here in the first set. Duxbury with the lead, Whalers to serve. Another good serve right on the line. Hammered home as Duxbury quickly gets the side out there.
That is just such a powerful move. I mean, so hard to stop.
And it's not flat-footed, but it's a quick set. Very little time for the Whalers to react defensively.
Yep.
Good serve. Todorova handles. Back set to Cranston. Blocked. And that'll be another Duxbury point. So good block by the Dragons. A couple of girls got up there and denied Cranston. 10-4 now here in the first set. Again, Cranston gets it. Unable to get it up over. Maybe want to think about a timeout here.
Yeah.
Just to settle the nerves a little bit here in the first set. Largest lead of the game at 11-4.
Certainly wouldn't hurt.
Serve to the other side. Looks like a carry there nonetheless. Whalers unable to get it over. So play to 21. Unless, of course, it... Santos misplay at the net, tried to get a little funky with it instead of setting it up. Duxbury continues to serve. Again, they've reeled off 3 in a row here to take a 13-4 lead. That one looked close to being out, but Todorova plays it. Oh, nice dig, but unable to get there. So the Whalers needed a side out, and they desperately they did get one.
They really did.
And Cranston on the serve. See if she can reel off a couple here for us. First set, 13-5. Duxbury with the lead. Whalers to serve. Good one. Found that dead spot right in the middle. (13-6). Cranston surveys. Let's see if she can find another spot here. So free ball to Nantucket, unable to get it over. So 2 in a row from Brianna Cranston, and the Whalers draw back to within 6 at 13-7 here in the first set. Happy to have you along here on the NSC on YouTube and locally on channel 1072 in HD. Another good serve right on the line. And another free ball over to Nantucket. Todorova plays it deep in the baseline. Cranston blasts it well beyond the baseline, so a side-out point for Duxbury, but Whalers hanging around, down just 7. First set. Little jump serve. Todorova able to handle it. And she will play it over. Quick set. Good reaction, just a little too much on it. And it'll be Avery McCash, junior, outside hitter for Duxbury to serve. Well wide of the mark. And a side out. As again, the Whalers hanging down just 7. Left-handed. Deep set, blocked. Oh, just not quite enough. Got some hands on it, but unable to get it up. Looks like Marina Silva able to get some hands on it. But a side out and 16-8. Now our score here in the first set. Dragons to serve. Nice effort by Cranston. Oh, just barely out, almost hit the player. Which of course would have been a point. Backed up to a 9-point lead as Caroline Kusin, one of the co-captains here for the Dragons. Over to Cranston, good serve along the line. And a little miscommunication as Crowley tried to get in there. Lead swells back to 10, double digits. Ball finds Cranston once again. And that's over. Oh, nice dig by Todorova. And unable to get it over in 3 hits. A great effort by Todorova for the dig, adding to her collection.
Yeah.
Oh, nice effort by Cranston. Todorova will play it over. Nicely done. Nice dig by Cranston. Todorova. And well placed for the point for Nantucket. That's their best point so far.
Great hit there. Just really found the spot that nobody was in. And they'll get the point off of it.
And just a great,
some more of those.
Great effort just to get to there.
Amazing effort. Very close to getting down, but luckily we got it over and got the point.
Another good serve. That'll get placed over. Todorova saves it. And into the net, unfortunately for the Whalers, number 23, Ashley Vizioli. I did watch her a little bit in the warm-ups. She's got great energy. Just has to find the technique, and getting a little chat from Bianca Santos as Duxbury closes in here on the first set, 29. Crowley! Gets the point, as it looked like Duxbury was in the net. Either way, it found the floor, so it'll be Whalers to serve. Down 20-10. That's over. Oh, nicely done by Crowley to make sure. Oh, wait. Crowley was in the net?
I think that's what they're going to call it, yeah.
Unfortunate. It looked like she had gotten to it.
Definitely disappointing call for a great play.
Good dig by Gonzalez. Here's Crowley trying to find another dead spot and does so. A effective with her little dinks over the first line of defense. And the Whalers are going to need a run here if they're going to stay in this first set down 21-11. It'll be Vicky Todorova, the libero, to serve for Nantucket. Good serve deep. It'll be a free ball over. Duxbury recovers. Outside hit. Todorova with the dig. Unbelievable. Great play by Santos. That's over. Good hit. Nice dig again. Oh, nearly. Great rally by both teams. Ultimately, the Dragons and their height able to put it home for the point.
Yeah, great rally there. I mean, shows that the Whalers are really competitive with these tough hits.
Todorova again, just another fantastic play. Torres plays it up. Todorova digs it out. Cranston hammers it 15 feet beyond the baseline. She's got good power, just got to corral it just a little bit.
Yep.
And again, my apologies, we played a 25, not 21. Another ace from the Dragons, their second of the match. And they are at game point here in set number 1. Hits the net, that doesn't matter. No, nice play by Cranston, but that will do it for set number 1. As they will switch sides here, we'll take a break on the NSC and NCTV as the Whalers fall in the first set 25-11. You're watching Whalers Volleyball right here on the NSC and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup. Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Set number 2 about to get underway. Whalers fall in the first set 25-11, but we're, as Colby and I were chatting off camera, competitive, great energy. They just got to kind of put it together. And again, they're going to have their hands full here with that front line for Duxbury. And excellent placement of the serves as well. I do want to mention, as Colby has joined us here on NCTV and the NSC, if you would like to be part of our team, we have a great opportunity for you to learn the camera. Sean Davis, who is our expert sports cameraman, is going to be teaching a class on Tuesday, September 24th over at NCTV station at 3 p.m. You can jump on the website, rnctv.org, for details, or you can contact me or anybody, as we would love to have you as a Nantucket student come and join our team and be part of bringing Whalers athletics to Whalers Nation. So again, not terribly surprised at the first set outcome, but we'll see. Again, one of the things that I could hear Coach Lyons talk about, communication. Got to hear him. Got to hear him. Got to hear him. And I think that's just one of those things that they're going to have to continually try and work on, is getting that communication. Gonzalez with a good serve. Libero Torres handles it. Nice reaction by Cranston. Blocked by Crowley. That's what I'm talking about. And the Whalers take a 1-0 lead.
Just great to see the Whalers winning a good rally, contesting the net play.
Absolutely. Cannot teach height, and she can be a difference maker for the Whalers throughout the season.
She really can.
Here's another chance for it. Right over the top. Into the net, but that little dink over the top has also been effective. Again, Duxbury, high volleyball IQ. They know almost instinctively when to do what, you know, and they know that Leah's the only big, tall girl for the Whalers. So you get over that, and it's a lot of space to work with. Todorova up over the top, blocked. And the Whalers get the point as Duxbury was in the net. So a 2-1 lead here for Nantucket early on. Two-1 Whalers. It'll be Ashley Vizioli behind the service line, number 23. Nice serve, deep corner. Should be a free ball opportunity for Nantucket. Into the net. Looked like Crowley was right there to block it,
another great contest by her. I mean, even though it didn't get over, that really affected the outcome of that shot.
Good serve. So service point for the Whalers, up 3-1. Another good deep serve played on the line. Good get. Todorova there. And misplays it. Trying to find Cranston, but unable to do so. So side out to Duxbury. Into the game, number 1, Caroline Cousin. Was very effective in that first game. Not only on the front line, but serving. And the libero, Torres. Good serve. Coming our way, buddy. Look out. Got to stay awake, baby.
I was ready.
They can hit us, but just not the camera. The equipment's worth more than us, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Tied at 3 on the service point. And again, miscommunication there between Gonzalez and Vizioli. The Dragons, the beneficiaries of the good serve, as Torres puts it in again. Again, all starts with a good serve.
Yep. Just a really tough one to play, even from the jump.
Todorova gathers it and will send it on down the line. 3 in a row by Torres to bump the lead to 5-3 now, after the Whalers had started 3-1 here in the second set. Ace.
Another great serve and a bit of a miscommunication there. Whalers need to pick it up a bit here.
Yeah, tough one when it just barely makes it over the net like that.
Exactly.
Very good serves here from Torres. Crowley bumps it over. Crowley will play it over. Free ball back to Duxbury. That's out. So the Whalers get a point and side out. And we'll serve down 4-6. Down just 2, it'll be Todorova. venturing beyond the service line. Moskova replaces Crowley in the rotation. Good serve. Free ball to Nantucket, unable to make it over. 6-5, Todorova wins the service point.
Whalers definitely coming back from that cold streak. They're back with 2 points of their own.
Another good serve. Moskova plays it, gets a tip on it, Todorova digs. Cranston, dug out by the Dragons. Oh, well placed on the line by Avery McCash for the side out.
Just absolutely nothing you can do on that. I mean,
that's perfectly placed ball.
You put it in the perfect spot, but it's definitely encouraging to see how competitive the Whalers are in a rally like that.
7-5 here, set number 2. Duxbury won the first set, 25-11. Ooh, kind of got to the body of Vizioli. And another service point for the Dragons. Todorova directing traffic in the formation. Cranston up. Moskova blocked but unable to handle it. Moskova with the kill. And the Whalers hanging around here in set number 2, down just 8-6. Julie Pyers into the game for Nantucket. Santos back to serve. Rainbow finds the libero. Outside hit, tipped, Cranston gets to it. She'll get it back. And into the net for a quick side out for the Dragons. You're gonna need her to.
Yeah, absolutely. She really is
her power.
She really is a difference maker in a game like this, especially.
Todorova. That's a carry. A point to the Dragons, and they are now up 10-6 here. Largest lead of the second set. Won the first set 25-11. Free ball to Cranston. Nice hit. Oof. Hammered home by number 11, Lila Peters. One of the seniors. She's actually a setter for the Duxbury Dragons, but she
Nice little hit there, though.
got some good wood on that one. Nice serve. I don't know if that counts as an ace, but a service point nonetheless. Lead swells to 6 at 12-6 for Duxbury. We're in set number 2. Santos. Oh, leaks over. Nicely played. And that's out. So the Whalers will get a quick side out.
It's a big point to pick up.
Much needed side out, I should say.
Yep.
So Rihanna Cranston to serve for the Whalers. Whalers down 5. A rare service error for Rihanna Cranston.
Yep.
Again, just can't afford that in this type of matchup.
Absolutely.
As the Whalers are already facing an uphill challenge. Need to get the serve over and at least make Duxbury make a play on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Those unforced errors are crucial.
Definitely want to stay competitive here.
Knuckleballer and eats up Todorova. Ace for the Dragons. Unofficially number 3 for Duxbury. Another good serve. Tipped, Todorova unable to get there.
And the Whalers are definitely going to need to start picking up some points if they want to stay competitive in this set and overall stay competitive in the game. as Duxbury's really gone on a run here.
Lead swells to 8, 15-7. Another low knuckleballer. Here's a chance. Nice hit. Todorova there. Santos, back set. Another solid finish for the Dragons. 16-7 now the lead, as Duxbury is once again taking control here in the second set. Todorova pushes it over. Little back set, tough spot, and that's out. And the Whalers will get a side out here. Crowley enters back in the game. Todorova takes a seat. Boskova to serve, left-hander. Nice serve, just leaks over. And it'll be a free ball to Nantucket. Cranston lobs one over. Oh. Another good finish for the kill for Duxbury. Cranston got a hand on it, or an arm on it, but unable to keep it in play. 17-8 now in set number 2. And another service point for Duxbury. Double digits now at 18-8. That's good, not like in tennis where if it hits the net, you replay it. That's a live ball. If it makes it over, you got to play it.
And that really helps because it changes the trajectory of the ball so much.
Totally.
Really hard to play. It's like Duxbury's just taking advantage of the Whalers.
So after the Whalers went up 3-1, 18-6 now, the run for Duxbury to take a commanding 10-point lead at 19-9. A couple of fresh bodies back in as Visioli and Gonzalez, who is serving. Another service here again, just the Whalers cannot afford those types of unforced errors. Santos blocked, Crowley able to get there, but ultimately hammered home for point number 21 as the Whalers continue to play defense here against a good, tall Duxbury Dragons team. Cranston, Crowley gets it over, finds a spot again, but Santos unable to get it over the net, and another point goes to the Dragons.
I think another big thing here is the depth of the Duxbury Dragons. I mean, they have so many players that they can just sub in and out, and it's really taking a toll on the Whalers with stamina. 5
more players dressed here on the varsity side of things than the Whalers. 18 students, not counting JV, made the trek over. 23-10 now, or 23-9, excuse me. Todorova plays. Nice back set. Boskova able to get to it. Oh, good get. And Santos gets to it again. And carry as Duxbury gets the point and has set point once again here at 24-9. So despite a good early start for the Whalers, Duxbury has made quick work of this second set. Set number 2 quickly goes to the Dragons as they switch sides once again. We'll take another break here on the NSC and bring you set number 3. It's been all the Duxbury here in the first 2 sets, winning 25-11 and 25-9. You are watching Whalers Volleyball here on the NSC and NCTV. We'll be back with set number 3.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the Whalers have lost the first 2 sets, pretty convincing fashion. Not necessarily surprising, but we were hoping that the Dragons would, maybe have a little lag over from that boat ride, albeit a very pleasant boat ride today.
Yep.
But no, they have come in here and taken care of business. Their service power has shown its, strength as they've accumulated 4 aces, but overall that front line, just the difference so far.
Exactly. They've really done a great job. Just they've done everything great for the most part. I mean, serving, finding the right spots, net play, and overall just keeping their energy up. You can tell the Whalers are getting tired, and it's obviously not their fault. They just don't have the depth and whatnot. But Duxbury's doing a great job just keeping up the same energy throughout the game. That's really been a difference maker so far.
Yeah, again, that height allows them to take a couple of chances and certainly just put more balls down.
Exactly,
and more kills.
Right.
Crowley represents the only height really for Nantucket as far as just the front line, comparing front line to front line. Yeah. But overall, I think the Whalers, again, great energy. There's no quit. They're playing every point through, and got to get rid of the unforced errors. Too many unforced errors on the service, especially for the Whalers. But again, just they're facing a taller task.
Exactly.
And you can't have those when you're already playing uphill. Here's Crowley. Blocked. Good effort to get to it, but another block starts things off for the Dragons, who look to close this thing out in straight sets. The Whalers were able to pull off a set last year, ultimately losing 3-1 off island. And that's into the net, so a quick side out on that. A rare service error for the Duxbury Dragons.
Doesn't happen too often, so the Whalers have to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. So Vizioli will get the first Whalers serve here. Crowley was there, went wide, but she got a piece of it.
Just the perfect placement of that ball. They've really done a great job putting it in the right spot.
Yeah, Crowley was ready for that center hit, and it went to the side. So 2-1 now, Duxbury with the lead and the serve. Vizioli able to save it over. Oh, well placed, and Visioli unable to dig it. 3-1. Now the advantage again. My biggest thing right now is the communication.
Yeah.
Got to be a little more vocal on offense and defense for the Whalers. You can hear Duxbury from the other side.
Right.
And again, another service error, the second of the third set here for Duxbury. So the Whalers, again, got to take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
As Crowley will take a seat, Buskova in for her rotation through. Todorova back to serve. Good serve. And that's a double hit, so the Whalers even it up here at 3 early on in the third set. Again, they've been starting out sets well, but Duxbury ultimately has taken control of both the first 2 sets in that middle part of the set with strong serves and, again, good front line play. Nice serve from Todorova. Well placed and out on the reaction. So side out to Duxbury.
The biggest thing for the Whalers right now, we know they can stay competitive at the beginning of the set, but can they continue that competitiveness throughout, you know? 'Cause it seems like Duxbury continues to pull away.
Free ball over, nicely, right on the line there, so Duxbury gonna have to recover and a free ball back to Nantucket. Todorova. Here's Santos, or Cranston, I should say. Duxbury with the kill. And it'll be Torres to serve for Duxbury. Up 5-3 here in the third set. Very storied program, the Duxbury Dragons. Nicely played by Buskova for the point. The flat-footed kill. 5-4 now. And the rotation continues with Marina Silva, number 26, and number 13, Julie Pyers for Nantucket. As Visioli gets a talking to. Santos with the rainbow serve. Gets over, nicely played. Here's Santos over to Cranston. And the kill! That's what we're talking about.
Absolutely. Just a great play there to take advantage of the net play and find the opening for the point.
Need about 20 more of those.
Absolutely.
Whalers to serve again, tied at 5. Santos. Off the side of the hand for a quick side out. No runs by the Whalers. It's just been 1 or 2 serves maybe.
Yep.
Whereas Duxbury has been able to string them together.
Yep.
Back serve to Cranston, nicely done. Into the net, and that'll be a side out for the Whalers. Tied at 6.
Whalers definitely staying competitive here.
Early on.
Early
we'll see
on.
if they can sustain
exactly. They'll try to keep up this.
Could use a couple of nice serves from Cranston here.
Absolutely.
Just been able to get a couple of kills. Nicely placed right in that middle part. And into the net goes Kusin. And the Whalers with a lead, 7-6 now. We're in set number 3, Duxbury has convincingly won the first couple sets. Back set. Oh, almost would have went out. Todorova's there. Whalers will play it over. Free ball to Duxbury. Little dink. Good flat-footed spike. And hammered home by Kusin for the side out.
That is just such a powerful hit right there. I mean, it's coming right at them. At the same time, it's right over by the line, so just such a difficult shot to play.
Flipped the net and was in a good spot.
Yep, exactly.
And over. Nicely placed. But a free ball to Duxbury. Oh, Todorova digs! blocked, and double hit as Todorova spills over a Nantucket player. Great effort.
Amazing effort there.
Cannot discount the effort here by the Whalers. Dragons take the lead once again at 8-7.
Whalers have done a great job with that. Just putting in effort and making some big plays.
Cranston able to get a hand on it. Nicely placed just over the net. And double hit. So side out. You can play it off the rafters, but you can't, the same player can't play it off the rafters. It would have had to have been another Whalers player, but 9-7. Todorova gets to it. Good. Out, point goes to the Whalers. Hard to tell from our vantage point if that caught the line. The Blues say no, and Whalers the beneficiary of the point, and they're hanging around here in this third set, 9-8.
That's a big point to get because this is a spot that the Whalers have really kind of fell down at. So if they can stay in it with big points like that, that is huge.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Finds the back baseline.
Yeah, no doubt.
Perfect spot. Boskova able to get to it, but side out back to Duxbury. They lead 10-8, third set. Todorova plays it up. Crowley will get it over. Back set. Santos. Nicely placed by the Whalers. A late reaction by Pyers, but she finds a hole.
Right in there. I mean, really scrambled the ball and made a perfect play on it. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but it was absolutely perfect. So
Whalers could use a couple of breaks like that for sure. (10-9). Gonzalez with a good serve. Free ball to Nantucket. Gonzalez is there. Santos to Todorova. Pushes it. Here's another chance for Duxbury. Hammered home by number 21. Skylar Thoreau. So 11-9 here in the third set. Duxbury with the serve and the lead. Crowley, tipped, back set, and it goes out. Wisely let go by Todorova. And a quick side out for the Whalers. Again, they have avoided those strings of serves by Duxbury here in the third set. The most they've scored here, 10 points already in the match. Let's see if we can get some more here.
Yep.
Visioli seemed like she was in a hurry to get it off, and off the side of her hand for another one of those unforced service errors. Cranston calls for it. Hammers it, and that will be a point. She's got the power.
She really
and she
does.
can jump for a shorter girl. She can certainly get up and hammer it home, and does so there for a point for the Whalers.
That's a really
Todorova to serve, down just one. Okay, good communication. Cranston. Tough play there across the whole court to get it set up effectively. And off the side of the hand for a side out. Duxbury leads 13-11 here in the third set. Torres to serve. Oh, nicely done. Gonzalez able to find a hole there.
Yeah. Just a great dig there.
And the Whalers still hanging around here, down just one as Bianca Santos, the senior, meanders back behind the service line for another Whalers serve.
They're definitely doing a great job hanging in there this set. staying competitive.
Flat-footed, and Todorova plays. Cranston. Tipped. Gonna have to do it again here. Voskova. Whalers get it over. Good rally. Woo! That'll end it.
Seems like a lot of rallies have ended with a Duxbury powerful hit. I mean, just really tough to play, but great job hanging in there for the Whalers, making some big plays to stay in it.
And again, a perennial powerhouse in Division II, the Duxbury Dragons. So that's 2 divisions up from the Whalers. And that's out. Wisely called by Todorova. And that is the 3rd service error by the Dragons here in this 3rd set. But keeps the Whalers in it. Cranston back to serve for Nantucket. Lobs one over. Man. Just hard to stop that.
Yep.
So
Really
quickly up and down. As the Dragons front line once again with the kill. Todorova will play it over. Oh, gets the beneficiary of the net. Perfectly placed by Todorova.
Absolutely.
Planned the entire time.
Duxbury did not expect that, absolutely. I didn't expect it. I
No,
don't think
hard
you
to,
did.
impossible to really. We'll take the lucky break, however.
Absolutely. That's a big point to come out with.
Skova with the left.
Goodness gracious. That is right where it needed to be. So powerful.
Flexing their muscles, the Dragons.
And that's almost impossible to stop, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, just really, really great hit for the Duxbury Dragons.
So up 2 here. See if the Whalers can get another quick side out. Nope. Service winner. Ace by the Dragons. First ace here in the 3rd set. 5th overall unofficially. Good hit, but just a little too far as the Dragons have now extended the lead to 4, representing their biggest lead here in the 3rd set.
Hopefully the Whalers can stay in this, get a couple points of their own.
Need a side out here.
Absolutely.
Cranston with an opportunity. Ooh, just beyond the baseline. Well placed, but about 8 inches too far. 19-14. Lead extends to 5. Another good serve. Santos plays it. Cranston from deep inside. Cranston gets to it, but Crowley unable to get it over. And again, the Dragons seem to just know when to turn it on.
Yeah.
As the lead now 6 at 20-14. Cranston into the net. And the run continues, 4 in a row.
Another example of
Caroline
Duxbury.
Cousin.
Another example of Duxbury just pulling away as the set goes on.
Knuckleballer. Nicely played. Crowley able to get to it and point. Nantucket, much needed side out there. They're going to need to string some together here if they're going to hang in this 3rd set.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, Duxbury will enjoy the rest of their afternoon, and I guess they're taking a later boat, 5 o'clock, so maybe they'll head to the beach. Who knows? And into the net as the Whalers get a service point. Fiona Wall unable to get it over. 21-16. Gonzalez with another serve. higher. Under the net, doesn't count. 21-17.
So I believe that's 3 straight points for the Whalers. Is exactly what they need if they want to stick in
Couple of service
there.
points and a side-out point. Exactly right, Colby. Whalers down just 4. Another good serve. Into the net.
Yep.
So Duxbury, the beneficiary of Crowley in the net. Again, the depth as they're subbing almost every side out. 22-17 here, third set. Crowley unable to kill it. Gets a piece of it. Vizzioli unable to kill it. Back set. Oh, well placed from Kaylee Ryan. Just over that first line of defense for the Whalers, and Duxbury closes within 2 points of the match. 23-17. It's good coaching there to recognize that as well.
Yep.
Whalers stay alive with a service error.
And this is where they really need to capitalize off a mistake like that. Now they're going to be serving, so hopefully they can get some big ones in a very crucial time.
Deep serve from Vizzioli. Out. 23-19, by far the most competitive set of the match.
Whalers not going away at all here.
Vizzioli to serve once again. She gets the dig. Unable to get over. And match point now for Duxbury as they will serve to finish it off here. 24-19. Upham with the serve. Tip, save, Cranston, blocked out. And as vocal as we've heard the Whalers here as they pull within 24-20. But it's going to take 4 straight here from Todorova to extend the match. Apropos of the senior libero, with it all on her shoulders. Good serve. Free ball over to Nantucket. Cranston unable to do it. And that will end the match as the Duxbury Dragons travel across the pond and come away with a 3-set win. Final set much more competitive than the first 2 as the Whalers finally show some life. Colby, your take here on the Duxbury victory?
Well, I think Duxbury just played a great game. I mean, almost every part of their game was just a bit more
solid,
polished than the Whalers, especially by the net, and I think a lot of that has to do with height. Just a lot of points by the net, a lot of hard hits, a lot of blocks that really affected the game. And I think that the stamina of Duxbury,
depth, as you mentioned earlier.
As I mentioned, that had a big play in it. It was tough for the Whalers to keep up, and I think that's a big reason why they fell a bit in earlier sets. But overall, I think it's very encouraging for the Whalers because they played such a competitive game throughout, and it really shows they can compete with anyone. They can be right there with even top talent. So
absolutely, again, a Division II perennial playoff team as the Duxbury Dragons, and I think your analysis is spot on. Again, third set is one that the Coach Lyons will look at as to this is how we need to play.
Exactly.
Again, I think communication was a challenge for the Whalers. You could hear Duxbury constantly talking to each other, and I think that'll be something that they'll have to improve throughout the season. Whalers fall to 1-3. Duxbury remains undefeated at 3-0. You'll join us again very shortly here on the NSC and NCTV. Meanwhile, all of you folks can jump on Huddle and catch the football game as Carver will be streaming it live But thanks again for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. As always, Charles Douglas putting on a great show for you. Colby, thanks very much for joining us here and sharing some of your Saturday away from school. And we'll hope to have you on the mic here as we move along throughout the season. Again, good luck on the golf course. Great action. Again, when's your next match?
It'll be on Monday against Nauset.
That should be a good one too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Great.
Best of luck to you and the crew on the golf team, and we'll see you very shortly here on the NSC and NCTV. For Chris Morris and the entire crew at NCTV, thanks for joining us here. Whalers fall in straight sets to the Duxbury Dragons.